I've taken the clamps off and I can show you now how it looks. And here it's perfect. Here's still a bit of wood missing. Here's a lot of wood missing. And here, where the loose crack was, it's nicely filled up and real flush. This is a lot of wood missing again. And here, a whole lot of lacquer missing. So I'm gonna fill these cracks with PVA glue and then sand and file it flush and put lacquer over it, and then the repair will be ready. Then I will address this little bump and make it flush and presentable. Try to fill this crack with some PVA glue and work on the fretboard. And I got this glue in the crack, and it filled some of the cracks nicely in one turn, and here on top it needed a bit of a refill.
One eternity later.
I have the first layer of paint on the crack, and now I'm gonna spray a second layer. Now we're gonna sand it with 3000 wet and dry. Okay. So that gives it a nice shine. You can still see where the crack was, but it's all one part now. Yeah. Here's a small pinhole. Here's a larger crack and a small pinhole. This is what it looks like. Here we have the hole in the body. That's something I want to do the same as this. Give it a nice sheen, and well, so no one sees there was a crack. So I'm I'm gonna start with drilling a little pilot hole which can receive the wire, and well, I can make a clamp on it with a very small drill bit. And carefully yes, I'm through. So now I can place the wire in the hole. I get myself a little clamp so the wire won't go all the way in. Okay. So in order, the small brace, some borrow to push it in shape, a sturdy piece of polypropylene which has the strength to push it really hard against the guitar body, and finally this end stop which gives the force to the wire. So now that's all in, I can pull the wire back. And I can place the string puller, shall I call it. Yeah. But clamping collars on.
The next day.
And now it's time for the fret dressing. Only the weight of the wood and well, they're perfect flat. there, most of them are gone. Well, I did place the brace and I'm gonna take it off now to see if it did what I wanted it to do. Well, it's not so deep anymore, but it's still there, so I have to reclamp it and, well, push a little harder. I'm gonna reset the clamp and try to push it out a bit more. So now I place the glue on the brace and I'm gonna pull the brace inside of the guitar and place the string inside the puller. Okay. So now it's inside and start winding the string. Well, I got me a stronger string for this and now I'm gonna see if it cracks or cracks. Well, as I see it now, it's come in a couple of mil more. So, well, here it is. And of course I will continue with the dressing of the frets. I think still there are some mils in it to get them real flush and then polish them. It's only on one. Here are 2 stripes, here 4, 4 and 4, and the rest of all the stripes are already gone. But it's already a lot better than it was. Well, see if we can make out the difference between the first 2 and the other ones. The first 2 have a brighter sheen. So we're gonna go to number 3. Well, all the frets and the fretboard are worked on and they all have a nice sheen on them. Next thing to do is to clean the bridge and cleaning the nut and the tailpiece. Well, I do like the way the crack almost disappeared. Here you can see still some of the crack. I'm gonna try and film the braces on the inside. Well, there inside you see the first brace, and I'm gonna try and show you the second brace. There in far away. There's the second brace. And the first brace. Well, next in line is the nut. So I'm gonna try and clean that up a bit. Okay, it's also there in white. You see the first dark and the last are already light. So, some more water. Now let's see if I can clean up this one. It's finally finished, and well, the crack is all gone. There was a hole in the back. Okay, it turned out darker than I wanted it. I think I have to do a Dave Dickens with all kind of glue and all kinds of wood. Make a sample for each and every color we can get. With the strings and the fretboard looks nice now and shiny. So is the headstock and the body. And the owner is gonna play a set of strings on it this weekend and gonna play the bandurria. Well, for all, thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe this video and share it with friends. And I hope to see you on my next repair or build. And as always, be safe,